10 years and 1,000 tears. Look at the mess I'm in. A broken nose and a broken heart, an empty bottle of gin. Well, I sit and I pray in my broken down shed.
Hey guys, Utah Steve here, back for another video. Today I'm doing a day hike, a very significant one to me, because if you saw my last overnight with Mr. T-Max, I had a broken knee and a leg brace. And I've done a short hike at Antelope Island. That video's already been posted too. We hiked to the top of Buffalo Point, which seriously is a 15-minute hike. Very simple hike. My knee is still broken, probably always will be there. It's such a small break that it's not worth them doing surgery on, and it's still functional. So they said it might swell up once in a while, come in, have them remove the fluid, and keep on hiking. So it is almost mid-November, not quite. And when I broke my knee, it was the beginning of September. So, and I probably did it hiking downhill from Hayden Lake, if you saw that overnight adventure. At the end of that trip, Mr. T-Max and I had to haul butt down the mountain. I had to be at work that night, and I was way behind, and he had to go to the bathroom. So he hoofed it down there really fast, and I was behind him, but I was going fast too. I had hiking poles and everything, but I did something snapped when I was coming down there. I'm pretty sure that's when I broke it, because I have been to the doctor in the past for knee problems that I've had, and there was no break. They've done x-rays. So this time around it was actually broken. Anyway, it's back to full functionality. When I go downstairs, I can feel that pressure in my knee, so I have to be careful going downhill in any way, not just hiking. So today I am at the Hidden Valley Trail at the top of 22nd Street in Ogden, and it goes up into these beautiful hills that are in front of me that you'll soon see. And I need to see how I do with a pack on my back, and it's just a day hike. My kids are out of school early. I just dropped them off. It's 9 a.m. They're out at 1:30, so I have some time to hoof it up into these hills for a little bit, set up a hammock and chill and talk and have some food, and then hike back. That's all this is, and it's partly a test for my knee and partly just a video to share with you guys. I know it's not an overnight adventure. Hopefully one of those is coming soon. Joe and I, Mr. T-Max, we were going to do one last weekend, and it just rained and was freezing cold all weekend. It just wouldn't have been fun. So if it's not going to be fun, why do it, So here we go with the day hike. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be 59 degrees. Right now it's 41 degrees, so it's a bit chilly. But let's get this hike started. Got my tripod. Got my pack in the back. Let's get going. So this is also the other side of what's called the Indian Trail. Last November I did a hike up into Coldwater Canyon and did a overnighter in the snow in my hammock, and we hiked the Indian Trail to the kind of center point. Well, if you continue on that trail, you'll end up back here at 22nd Street. It's a loop, or not really a loop, but it's not an out and back. So this is why it's called the Indian Trail here, and talks about the Indian Trail. But partway up this trail, we're going to take a switchback that runs up above these cliffs, or along these cliffs or something, and turns into the Hidden Valley Trail. Bonneville Shoreline Trail, Indian Trail, we're going that way. And Rainbow Loop Trail, haven't hiked that. I've been on the Bonneville Shoreline Trail a bunch. That runs the entire Wasatch Front. So, Indian Trail, here we go. It's a beautiful morning. So I'm wearing my Wasing frameless ultralight backpack without food and water, maybe, let's see, 12 pounds I'd say. It's a guess. I weighed it with the food and water and it was about 16 pounds. I've got a 3-liter bladder and a bottle of water in here, plus food, snacks, and my hammock, and puffer coat in case I get too cold. Well, why else would you wear a coat? A puffer coat. We're only a little ways up right now. Just wanted to share the view of Ogden all the way out to the Great Salt Lake there. Beautiful day. And we're heading up into these hills. Now, yes, I am out of breath. I'm not at a high elevation. I haven't been hiking in a few months, real hiking. And I can already feel it in my knee. I have to go slow, take it easy. I don't want to aggravate it again and spend another month in a leg brace. So I'm gonna be breathy in this video. I've had to stay off my leg, and between this video and the last overnight video, I will have already posted a bunch of fishing videos that I filmed with my boys with me, and that's because I couldn't go hiking, really. So I went fishing. Still determined to put content on my channel, so that's where it's at. Here's our trail marker, Indian Trail. Let's go. Another trail marker. Here's ours, Hidden Valley Trail in Coldwater Canyon. Up this way. This is pretty cool. I've seen this a lot in California. Take a drink, leave a drink. Dog water bowl chained to the pole. Pretty cool. The dog would empty that dish in seconds. I would definitely have to leave a drink. Okay, just by way of point of interest, this is a place, this little white building is called Rainbow Gardens. It's a gift shop, used to be a restaurant. I'm not sure what all it is now. And then over here, let's see, try to see what I'm pointing at in the camera. Rainbow Gardens. Over here we have the Timber Mine. It's a steakhouse. My older boys and I go there every year for their birthday. Now down here in this parking lot of the Rainbow Gardens, there's a trail that runs up that little hill there. It's called the Birdsong Trail, and it's really kid friendly. It's super easy. Probably a little tough for little kids, but they feel accomplished, you know. Some beautiful views from up there, even though it seems like from way up here there wouldn't be, but it's a pretty cool little trail. And then here's our trail going up and up into Ogden Canyon, it looks like. And I think we're going to switch back before we get into Ogden Canyon proper. But this is all uphill, so I need to take it slow. If you saw my Antelope Island hike with my kids, that island is right there, way over there. That's the Great Salt Lake all out there. After that, miles of salt till you hit Nevada. And over here is Ogden Canyon, and I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a waterfall called the Ogden Canyon waterfall. Man-made, comes down this aqueduct and out that rock and down into the river. We may not make it to the end of the Hidden Valley Trail today. Most of that is a time restraint with my kids getting out early, and some of it is I don't want to overstrain my knee. But we'll hike for a good hour, and then we'll stop, hang up the hammock somewhere, I hope, if I can find somewhere, or at the very least just sit, have some food, and have a talk, and then we'll hike back down. Keeps getting steeper. Okay, so I've had to do some backtracking. This is the Indian Trail, and it goes up and up into Ogden Canyon. That's Ogden Canyon right down there. Ogden, blah, blah, blah. I was looking at this. Google Maps says I already passed the switchback. So this switchback to Hidden Valley Trail, right there, down there where the fork is on the map, the blue dot is me, is down here, and it's so subtle that I missed it completely. So let's figure this out. Okay, I have hiked back to where it says the trail is, and apparently this rocky stairway and the trail right at the top of it is it. It is not marked. And I went up there and around that ridge and up the hill a ways beyond that. So I should have been checking my GPS. At least I have a signal up here with Google Earth. And we'll continue up this trail into the Hidden Valley. I hate missing time like that when I'm on a time restraint, but it's better to know, and then I can come back here at a later date and know what the heck I'm doing. Knees doing good. Climbing these rocks without a problem. It's the downhill that I worry about. Here we go. Hidden Valley Trail. Very hidden. Wouldn't have even known that was a path. Just looked like a pile of rocks when I went by it the first time. So now we're on the right path. Clear back here. That sucks. So I got up here to this top of this little hill. I still have a ways to go, of course, but I started getting too overheated, sweaty. I've got thermals, a moisture wicking shirt, which is stupid. It's on the outside of my thermals, but whatever. I put the fleece in my backpack, and I was going to put on my down coat, but it's really okay right now. Plus, I'm still in the shadow of the mountain, and pretty soon that line of sunlight down there will work its way up here, and I won't be so cool. Right now I'm fine, but my point is, I checked my bag, and I thought my bladder was leaking. Insert jokes in the comments, but my bladder was, the back of my pack was showing some moisture, as you can see that spot there, and I thought my gear was getting wet. Turns out it's not wet, it's condensation from me sweating and it radiating into the pack and hitting the water bladder, and moisture builds up in that nylon. So I'm gonna take this out, this bladder, and put it on top of my pack, strap it to my pack, because it's not worth having that moisture in there and getting my gear wet. Then I would have to call it a day and go home. I don't need to be cold and wet. It is 40 something degrees right now. So let's go ahead and get reorganized and continue up this hill. It looks like it goes right up to here and over that ridge. So there we go, nice and comfortable. See that back there? Onward and upward. The view just keeps getting better. Okay, so we're now heading into this cove, this canyon. I'm not sure what this is. I almost want to say Taylor Canyon, but I don't think so. I think the trail goes all the way across that. Maybe this is the Hidden Valley. I don't know, but I will throw it up on the screen and let you know what this is. So we are finally leaving the safe confines, or the unsafe confines, of the Ogden area. Let's see what awaits us away from people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Hidden Valley, guys. Whew. A lot of switchbacks. A lot of resting. This is beautiful though. I love autumn. I was right. This trail does not go up into there. It continues over this ridge I pointed at a minute ago. At this point, it's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm focused on finding a place to throw my hammock up. The trees are getting wider and spaced apart.
There's some pine trees showing up. Right through here we have some. Should be able to find a good spot. So I won't be making it to the end of the trail. If my kids were out at their usual time and I hadn't had to backtrack, I would probably keep going, but I want to be able to spend some time up here, not just hike. And this is definitely worth the journey. Okay, between the beanie and my baseball cap, I look a mess. Plus I need a haircut, something awful. But I put the moisture wicking shirt under my thermal like I should have done this morning when I staggered out of bed half awake. This is cotton, and cotton will absorb all that moisture and you'll get really cold really fast. So polyester moisture wicking shirt to keep the sweat, create a barrier between this cotton, which keeps me warm if it's not wet, and my skin. So that's what I should have done this morning, and that's what I have done. Here on the trail where I'm all alone, I stripped in 40-degree weather. Well, not completely, although that would be fun. But anyway, plus my nips were getting super cold. TMI. Anyway, we have reached a point where I think you can see the trail going right up there. I think that's what I pointed at when we were way over there, about it going over that ridge. This is going a lot faster than I thought, so I'm excited to see what's up there, and still haven't found a good place to hang my hammock. Typically for a hammock what you need is 6 to 8 inch round trees, 12 to 15 feet apart, and a good hammock that will hold 500 pounds. So I exceed the weight limit, but just kidding. So I haven't found that perfect set of trees yet, but that's my goal. If I don't find them, we sit and we talk. It's okay. Here's some more evidence, old evidence of animals scratching off bark. Could be anything, really. Deer, moose, bear, mountain lion, people. This is really thick. Look at this. That's crazy thick. Anyway, I'm going to get my pack back on. Let's go over that ridge and see what's there. Oh my. Okay guys, that is not a dog print. Here's my hand. I've got a Saint Bernard, and that doesn't look like his paw print. That looks like a cat print, actually, which makes me a little nervous. Thus the knife. I don't have bear spray, I don't have a firearm, none of that with me. All I have to do is grab this, pull, ready to go. Now that's an old track, and we're talking about worst case scenarios. You know, we're not talking about it actually happening. That's so rare. But I'm always prepared for it. Mountain lions are seen from time to time in these hills. Another thing to watch out for on the trail as the sun comes out is rattlesnakes coming out to warm themselves. Look at that. Made it to the top of this. Oh guys. Yeah, it was worth it. This is the overlook I saw online. Okay, let's talk. Now, down there in that haze, you have Salt Lake City area. This is the entire Wasatch Front. Well, not the entire, you got Provo way down there that we can't see. It's very hazy this time of year. That is bad air. That is not fog. It's not ocean spray or anything like that. It's nasty pollution. In the winter we get quite the inversion here. Helps to get up in the hills and get out of it. Look at this beautiful hillside. These cliffs and rocks that you can stand on and look down upon, sneer upon man's creation from Jeebus' creation. Look at that. So we got North Ogden, Harrisville, a whole bunch of other little cities. Down here you have Ogden proper. In fact, Ogden City starts about there and ends about there. Downtown, I mean. The city is all this. I live in South Ogden, which is a city down that way. And then you got all the way down to the airport in Salt Lake. What a view. If it was a clear day, I could point it out better. Wow, that's beautiful. Now I'm parked. See this reservoir here? This is full of water, I believe. These are big water tanks in the ground, and then right next to it is a little tiny parking lot, and that's where my SUV is. So we've hiked from there all the way over to Ogden Canyon, took some switchbacks, and came up to here. It's been quite the adventure, and it really didn't take as long as I thought it would. So this easily could be a place for me to sit and relax and have some food, and we can talk about some stuff.
Well, I sit and I pray in my broken down Chevrolet, singing to myself, there's got to be another way. Take away, take away, take away this ball and chain. I'm sick and I'm tired, and I can't take any more pain. Take away, never to be seen again. Take away, take away, take away. Hey, 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 hey. Take away this ball and chain. Well, I searched and I've searched to find the perfect life. A brand new car and a brand new suit. I even got me a little wife. But wherever I have gone, I was sure to find myself there. You can run all your life, but not go anywhere. Take away, take away, take away this ball and chain. Well, I'm sick and I'm tired, and I can't take any